Welcome back to the Key Training Center, Run for the Money 20.
I'm just jumping in there.
Are you ready?
I am awake now.
Hey, I understand we have some names.
We certainly do. You want to start?
I'll let you go first.
Me
no,
first?
You
Okay.
go first.
Mr. and Mrs. Morris Johnson, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Palladino, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Green, Mr. Michael Quigley, and Mr. and Mrs. Anthony Rollick.
Boy, you did really good with
I
those
hope
names.
so.
I'm glad I got mine and not that
We got
one.
Smith and Jones?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I have actually Miss Hoffman from Inverness, Francis Contra from Beverly Hills, Donald Linksey from Beverly Hills, Mrs. Latin from Inverness, and Mrs. Lewis from Inverness. We want to thank you for donating today and
Absolutely.
supporting the Key Training Center and the support services that we do to adults with developmental disabilities. Do we have a new total? Now, I understand it's supposed to be more.
We have a total. We have a new goal. We're setting a goal. You're making me set a goal. Got on break. Got on me a little bit. We want 125,000 within the next 30 minutes. So that means you have to get on the phone and call 527-2341 or get online at
www.keytrainingcenter.org. Oh, there you go, you got it on. Or you can also go to runforthemoney.com. This is a new website that we did this year. It's been great. Actually, it's been updated each day. When the runners took off on Monday, you could go through. You could see what runners were running, kind of what challenges they had that day. So please check out runforthemoney.com or keytrainingcenter.org. So the total is?
We're at $113,699.
Woohoo!
There we go. We'll take it.
So the goal was 125,000.
125,000 next half hour. So get on the phone. I'm not hearing the ring, folks. You got to get on there and get going.
Now, I wanted to thank a lot of the businesses that have helped support the Key. It's now past 3 o'clock, so I know all our events on the LeCanto campus have now settled down, but we had a craft show. We had over 20 crafters. Crystal River Beef O'Brady's came out and provided food today. So for all those that came for the activities, enjoyed hamburgers and hot dogs and so forth.
I missed that.
Yeah, you missed that. See, next year, that's it. Like I said, we're getting you in and getting you involved. I also want to thank Progress Energy. If we were able to turn around the cameras, you'd be able to see those that are making this happen today. Vic and his group from Progress Energy comes in, and everyone's shaking their hands saying, no, they don't want to be on TV. But I can promise you by when we conclude at 6 o'clock, there are going to be some faces that you're going to be able to see on the other side. So we want to thank all the volunteers. In fact, if you were at the community celebration today when the runners that came in, we couldn't do this. We couldn't do the auction. We couldn't do the telethon with the community celebration without volunteers, and whether it's businesses or individuals. So we want to say thank you.
Absolutely, that's a good point. I mean, if you don't have money but you have time, the Key Training Center will take that too. They need help, they need volunteers. Again, if you come to this place and you look around, you'll see how much goes on here and how much help they do need.
From our 5 to 6 o'clock, that's our last hour, the telephone bank is by a group of different volunteers that volunteer at the Key Training Center. For those of you that are out there that have a few hours to spare a week, please come out. Come visit us. Come see Iris Whitaker that handles our volunteer program, and I'm sure she can get you busy, whether it's working in a classroom, being a lunch buddy with our guys, because it's very important that it's just not the relationships. We have strong relationships with our consumers here, but it's important for the community to get involved and basically be transformed.
Absolutely. I mean, get more people out here, more donations coming in, 527-2341. We need to have people calling. The phone just rang, so that's another donation coming in. Yes, oh, look, there's another one. Got 2 here in the last few minutes. We're going to hit that 125,000.
Now, it's important to know, because a lot of people go, well, how does the Key Training Center raise that money for the Run for the Money? Because it is a significant amount that is given. When we started out this morning, we started out with over $72,000. That was from the auction Friday night. We do a direct mail campaign that goes out. So people, on Friday, we were at the post office seeing, what donations and so forth that came in. People walking to the telethon today, handing checks. At the Citrus celebration today, people are handing over donations. So all this, we're kind of like getting everything together, and there's people in the back tallying things up,
Absolutely.
giving us new numbers. So it's really important that you call us. And like I said, 5, 10, 15, well, you said 100 and something. So but you never know.
That's right.
You never know.
How about a new total since we've been on just during this segment?
Okay.
Want to do that? How about $115,011?
Woo!
There we go.
Well, I want to say thank you. It's amazing what Citrus County does for persons with developmental disabilities. I want you to know your donations, what you're doing, our main goal today is we have nearly 60 individuals that are unfunded. And you think, well, what does unfunded mean? What unfunded means is they're on a state waiting list with 20,000 other names to come and receive services like they do at Key.
That's amazing.
No other nonprofit organization, or as they call us, in Florida does that. There's no one touches 60. And the only reason the only way that we're allowed to do that is because of the Run for the Money. Yeah. You're looking at people that, like I said before, range from $8,000 to $40,000 a year for them to provide those services. And we can't do it if we don't raise the money. And I don't want to turn anybody down.
Absolutely not. So pick up the phone, call 527-2341, and what we got coming up next is Christy Vale and the Sequel Band playing One Way or Another.
Good job.